Hang on. Hello. Good evening. Yes, how are you? Sorry, you caught me on the hop there. Yeah. Anyway, welcome back to THFC to a die. And somehow, Tottenham Hotspur are still a Premier League club. Woohoo! Get out the bunting. Get out the banners. Yay! We can celebrate. Well, you're not allowed to celebrate. Depends who you are. Football gods looked down at Spurs this season, saw chaos, the defending the injuries, the VAR decision, the missed sinners, the managers, the fans, the meltdowns, and said, you know what? Let's give them one more year. Arsenal fans are already printing championship memes. Chelsea fans were laughing. West Ham fans were planning a parade. And yet, here we are. Spurs survived relegation the same way you survive a night out in Benidorm. Confused, limping, emotionally damaged, but somehow alive. That's a good one. I like that one. That bit of it does make me giggle a little bit, to be fair. A night out in Benidorm, confused, limping, and emotionally damaged, but somehow alive. Sums up Tottenham season, really. Build a statue where we've got us that final point. I don't care if it was a screamer, an own goal, or a ball hitting someone's backside in the 97th minute. We stayed up. The club doesn't do easy things. Normal clubs survive comfortably. Tottenham turned it into a Netflix filler called Surviving Spurs Last Day Panic Edition. So get in your comments, celebrate it, laugh at it, cry about it, because Tottenham Hotspur are staying in the Premier League. Oh, I do love when they do write up my chats. They are very good. I have to give my script writer a raise, reminding me. And yeah, I want to start tonight, guys, before we get in the show and before working more in. I want to make a couple of things clear on this channel, right? And me personally. I was more relieved yesterday than celebrating because we stayed up. It was relief. And I'm very different to every other fan. I'm not a negative person, generally. I'm not a negative person, and everyone has a right to their opinion. Everyone has a right to their what they have to say. I'm not an echo chamber. I allow other people to have their comments. I'll bring them up. I discuss them. I agree with them. I may disagree with them. I've had plenty of debates on this channel with plenty of people about Tottenham and my thoughts and their thoughts. We may have agreed, but we've never ended up shouting or roaring at one another or everything. So people can come in and what and have their say. And it would always be like that. Now, if it has gone that way, that will be changed immediately, because it's not the way I do YouTube. It's not the way I do my channel. It's not the way I like doing content. And yesterday was pure relief that we've stayed in the Premier League. Nothing more, nothing else. I'm angry at the state of the club. I'm angry the way we are at the moment. I'm angry that the owners have let us get into this state twice. 2 years running, we have finished 17th place. And it's not good enough. It's damn well no more good enough. And we're going to go through the statement put out by Carrington today. We're going to go put it through, dissect it. We're going to give you the latest news as well on Vinai and Lange, the latest news that dropped last night on my phone. No more than half an hour from the season finishing, all of this information dropped in my inbox. And try to make sense of why we are here and where do we go now. This can never happen again. This should never happen again. There has to be a total reset at the football club. There has to be a total reset of the club, of the way we do business, the way we do our transfers, everything. There has to be a total reset. No more of this. It can't be like this anymore. Can't be. And no, it should be. No, can it be? So just to put people's minds at rest, I was not celebrating finished 17th. I was relieved yesterday. I'm not happy we finished 17th. I've been a fan for a long time. And I said it before, I've seen darker days than this. I've seen far darker days. There's a lot of fans haven't seen the days that me and Wayne saw. And Wayne would back me up with this in the chat, Wayne, and I hope you do back me up in this, Wayne, that there have been darker days. Relegation's part of football. It is. It's at the end of the day, relegation is part of football. If you don't do the right transfer stuff in the summer, you don't win your games, then you deserve to go down. And if we did go down yesterday, we deserve to go down because we've not been good enough. And I understand everyone getting angry and upset, and I'm angry and upset. Nobody's happy about this. Nobody's happy about where we are as a club, how we are performing, and how we're not buying the right players. But I'm not going to be negative about it. I'm going to try to look for the positives. I'm going to try to look for the light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm going to be me. I'm going to continue to be me. And I won't change for no man, no woman, no dog, no cat. But I want change. And I want change now. I do not want to go through this ever again. So we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. We've got a season review on Friday, by the way. Colin from the Man United Agenda is joining me as well. I think Billy will be as well. We'll try to get another Spurs fan on as well and have their say on a season that was one to forget. I'm glad the season's over. I'm now looking forward to the summer content, to the World Cup, to everything going. There'll be a lot more World Cup content put on our second channel, on Sports Network TV channel. Jess is very kind to be streaming watch-alongs while I'm away on that channel. Colin will be doing streams here for the first couple of days while I'm away. So there'll be also plenty of pre-records coming up while I'm away as well. But let's welcome a few people in, and we'll get this show on the road. Big up to Orchid fan, simple fact, Lange is a spoofer, agreed, and has been a disaster everywhere he's been. You mean everywhere he's gone. He's the first that De Zerbi must move on. Exactly. Orchid, totally agree, 100%. Cannot disagree with that. No or none. Big up to Luke Chapman, my team. Wellingborough Town FC. Get Manchester United. In what? What? In the friendly? Big up for you. Big up for you. Big up to Wayne Bonner. Big up my good old mucker. My old Tottenham man. Him and me have been through it through the years. We've been in the dugouts. We've been in the trenches. We've been in the seas, in the sands. We took them everywhere they went, and still we survived, Wayne. We did, and we will survive. Good evening, folks. Hope you're all well. And the useless pricks, Vinai and Lange, should be thrown through the door and out the club at the final wish yesterday. I hope you're sitting down, Wayne. With the news I've got, I just hope you're sitting down. Big up Giant68 says, big up Dermo chat. RDZ is a magician after all. Now the rebuild really needs to start. No more BS and lies from Nick. Totally agree. Big up to Brian as well. Big up Dermo. Big up Brian. Thank you very much indeed. Big up Giant68. Hit the like button. Smash the subscribe and support young Dermo. Young? I am not young. I'm 50 in February, but I take it. Young Dermo with a subscription. If you can. Thank you so much, Giant. Very kind. My biggest supporter. I'll send a tender later in the post here. Night 91, the darkest day of them all. Yeah, it was, Wayne. And me, one of the first shows we're going to do on the history of Tottenham, Wayne, is that period. It's the between 88 and 91, and where we nearly went extinct completely. Big up to Pagey as well. Big up Pagey. Big up to Roy Marsh. 17th again, ole. What a shambolic fan base support Spurs supporters are. Yeah, we're unique. But do us a favour, Roy. Hit the subscribe button. We really would appreciate that. 17th again, ole. Third time lucky. You never know. But hit the subscription button, Roy Marsh. We want you around. How about Cat Dog Derm? Yeah. There'd be a picture coming out of both suppose me as a cat dog, won't there, Pagey? Big up to you, Pagey. Hope you're doing well. Thank God we stayed up, says Leo. Big up Leo, the only man who wants me to get my David Bowie LP on and sing Life on Mars backwards while drunk. Onwards and upwards, we'll be watching my TV. Big up, Dermo. Big up to you, Leo. I hope you're doing well, buddy. And big up to Louis Chill. It says, hey, guys, I'm back. Where did you go, Louis Chill? Where did you go? Thank God for the end of the season. Exactly. Thank God for the end of the season. It is totally right. Yeah, and look, just to point out, just continue what I was talking about, that look, it hasn't been the best season in the world for us. It hasn't. It's been quite diabolical. It's been terrible, and it's been a terrible 18 months being a Tottenham fan. We can't sugarcoat it. It's been dreadful. It's been awful. It's been traumatic. It's been stressful. 21 wins out of 76 games is nowhere near good enough. Our first win at home in 2026. I mean, the stats, I mean, the records we broke this season have been unreal, but for the wrong reasons. And it all started for me in the summer. We all agree on that. It all started then in the summer. But look, it's a different summer now, isn't it? It's the end of the season. We've got to start now moving forward. What's done is done. We can't change the past. All we can do is change the future. And the future now has to be changed. And that's it. We can look back and say, we can moan and we can groan and we can say what we want. Sorry, I've got something stuck in my hand. We can moan and groan and say what we want, but it's done with now. The season's finished with. We move on. We have to draw a line under it, and hopefully the ownership, and hopefully they make the right footballing decisions to help this football club move on to the next level. And that's what we need. We need a clean out. We need a clean out of these players. We need an absolute reshuffle of the pack and really back this manager to the hill. Now, there is rumours going around. I'm going to start with it as well. Where is it now? Did I bring it in? No, I'll tell you what we're going to start off. Let's start with the Peter Charrington what he put out this morning. Look, reading through it, I do you know what? I give them credit because they've admitted their shortcomings in this, which is more than what Daniel Levy ever did. But it's still the same old BS, isn't it? If you read through it all, it's the same old BS that comes out every year. Problem is, we don't want letters of what Peter Carrington's going to say. We want action. We want the apparently buy players. So let's get into this. It says, dear supporters, on Sunday, despite the season that gave you so little, you gave everything. A full stadium, full voice, full belief until the final whistle. I have thought carefully about how to begin this letter, and in the end, that moment said it better than I can. It is why we owe you an honesty about where we have fallen short and what we are committed to now. Yeah, it does a little bit, Wayne. Last September, we recognised that something was systematically had to change at Spurs. The Lewis family stepped in and authorised the full reset. That decision was not taken lightly and came later than it should have. But what has been put in motion is real, and it marks a genuine break for what has come before. As part of the process, we discovered some uncomfortable truths. The qualities that make Spurs distant, or our football, our ambition, the connection between the team and its supporters had been allowed to fade. Football success had not been our decisions. And we did not have the right expertise in key roles. We did not build squads good enough to compete in the most demanding league in the world, and 2 17th-place finishes in a row is not acceptable, and will not be dressed. And we will not dress it up as anything other than failing well short of this club's expects. So, look, I want to go through the first bit first if I can. Look, firstly, he's admitting the season was a disaster, which it was a disaster. I'm thinking that as well, Giant, but look, I'm giving them benefit of the doubt. It is the bit in the middle that is a really dig at Daniel Levy. That last September, we recognised that something seismic, sorry. Sorry, it's my dyslexia and how I see words. Sorry, I do apologise. Seismic had to change at Spurs. The Lewis family stepped in authorised rules out. Well, that means Daniel Levy being sacked, doesn't it? Daniel Levy being pushed out the door. And also the other bit and this bit as well, where is it? That football success wasn't at the top of the list. Well, we've been telling you that for years. Why is it only now you notice that football success wasn't at the top of your agenda? Seriously. I mean, do you have to be blind, thick, and stupid not to realise that we weren't successful on the field? Why was that? Because you were too worried about building a bloody hotel, or too busy building properties, or too busy going, let's go and get Beyonce in, and let's go and get the Gorillas in the summer. Let's go and get this in. Football should be at the top of the pyramid, should be at the top of the scale, should be the number one process. Then after that, everything looks after itself. And maybe Daniel Levy was the issue. Maybe Joe Lewis and Daniel Levy were the issue. Enoch are definitely an issue. So we know they need to go, and we know there has to be a change of ownership. But they will only go once they get the value they get, and the value they've set for this football club, and the value they will receive from the person buying it. It's unreal. It goes on again. Since September, we have restructured leadership across the club. We have refreshed executive and football structures. Most of this team are already in past, or others will arrive in the coming weeks. The board are committed to this leadership group and will give them the stability and support they need to run this club in the right way. Roberto De Zerbi is signed as main head coach for years, and as a reflection on the belief of his ability and commitment to build the Beckham to where we need to be. His passionate commitment and positive in everything he does. He represents the kind of football and ambition that Tottenham Hotspur should stand for. So the commitment here is we will build a squad led by Roberto as head coach with the right blend of experience and youth and leadership to compete at the highest level of Premier League and European football. We will invest across multiple transfer windows to rebuild the balance and strengthen. But this summer, representing an important first step in that mark. We will continue to modernise our football operation with significant focus on raising standards across medical and performances. I will talk about the medical department in a minute. We will increase investment in the academy to ensure the pathway from youth to football to be the first term is one of the strongest in the country, and we will build a strong season for Spurs women by continuing to invest in a world-class women's team led by Martin Ho. And that's what we've been saying for years. That is what we want Enoch to do. And they haven't been doing it. So they keep committing this every summer. Well, put your money where your mouth is and do it. There's a lot of commitments you've made there. We want to see you commit to what you want, that you say you're going to do. There has been speculation about the ownership and the future direction of the club. Let us be direct. Tottenham Hotspur is not for sale. The Lewis family are wholly committed to this club and to this rebuild. That they will provide the stability and the investment needed at every level to move us forward. They see that as a long-term responsibility, not a short-term fix. The season fell well short of what Tottenham Hotspur demands, and we must be in the fight with the best teams in the league every season. We are rebuilding this club with that standard in mind. This club lives in the hearts of everyone who has ever loved it. It has been carried through the living rooms and stands, weekends and long journeys home. We will get back to where we belong. Peter Carrington. I like this from Wayne. Yeah, it's only taken them 25 years, 2 consecutive near relegations to realise that. Yeah, it's not taken them long, has it, to be fair to them? They've sat there and went, wonder what's going wrong. Who's the problem? Oh, yeah, it's us. I'm going to see what people say in the chat. Look, for me, it has to be the medical department. That has to be changed. We've got the worst medical department in the league. Our youth academy is useless. I mean, under Paratici, it was probably one of the best, and now it's gone back to being one of the worst. So we have to see, won't we, what happens. It's going to be very interesting when the transfer window opens. Now, there is a couple of freebies. We've got the Bournemouth defender that's been linked to us, and Andy Robinson as well, which I can give you a little bit of an update on that. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So I can give you an update on Andy Robinson if I can remember which one. It's that one. No, it's not that one. Which of the, is it that one? I wonder if it's that one. Okay, it's not that one. I did have it in a PDF. No, is it that one? No, is it that one? Ah, there we go. There we go. That is it. Now, Andy Robinson to Spurs is now looking increasingly likely after Tottenham secured Premier League survival. Robert De Zerbi is believed to want experienced leaders added to the squad. This sees Robinson as an important dressing room figure. He is a left back. His contract, he is a free as well, by the way. So his contract expires at the end of June. So that's when his contract expires for the first, and so he will be. So I believe this would be the first signing in the door. I want to see what a few people think of it. Big up to Daz as well. Big up to Benny. Big up Benny. He says I predicted to stay up a while when we still had Frank and Tudor. But my goodness, that was too close for my... Yeah, it was too close, man. It was very good, bro. Apparently, Arsenal and Tottenham players have been partying together. Shocking. I agree. Totally agree with that as well, by the way. Sporting director names are irrelevant to me unless we see glory. Ben, absolutely 100%. That statement that he put out is what Spurs fans have been saying for years. Just rehash of the same crap they come out every year. Exactly. Wait, look, the only way I'm going to believe they've changed is when I see it. Which AI did he use to write that, Giant? I think it was I think it was the same writer that does my funny intros, to be fair. The only thing I'm looking forward to is seeing Vucevic in the squad as opposite to selling him at a discount price to these vultures in Europe. Absolutely. Both. Yeah, I agree with that. More and Vucevic start next season. Totally agree with that, Wayne. 100%. Crying poverty after all the NFL boxing, constant go-karts merch. These lot think we're dumb. Yeah, they do. They do. That is to my gaming channel. Thank you so much, guys. Do hit a like on that if you can. Sorry, I'm thirsty today. It's warm. Thank you so much. You can. There's some good content coming out in the next week or so, so do watch out for that. Giant. So basically, going to get prospects again, some experienced players, probably free transfers for the experience. Well, there's two coming in the free, but I think we're going to spend in the I haven't had how much we're going to spend. I'm going to ask my football insider. I wonder if he's watching. He normally does watch me. Now, it's going to be around about, I would say, 150, 200 million plus sales on top of that. So that's what I think will be the budget. So you'll probably have to sales probably looking at 350 million. Frank Spencer isn't as competent as them. No, get Frank Spencer in to run the club. Big up, Pagey. Thank you so much for the €6 super chat. Big up, Derm. Congratulations on Tottenham staying up in the Premier League where you belong. Keep the content coming. But Pagey, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support and your loyalty to you and Jess and Stacey and all the gang over at JSY Talks Football. Put the link in, Dads, for Jess as well if you can. I said it last night in a post in the group chat I'm in. I found a second home on YouTube. And yeah, I am planning. I know Colum's going to kill me. I know he's watching this. Sorry, Colum. I am going to try to get to a Leeds game next year. I've always had this on my bucket list to go and watch a Premier League game at a different team. Now, I couldn't probably get into Old Trafford, not unless I can get a ticket. So that would have been mine. If Colin was going the same day, I'd go. But yeah, I may go to a Leeds game next season for the crack. I can fly in from Dublin into Leeds Bradford, so I can fly in today. It's not long, but that's my aim. Maybe if Tottenham are playing there and I have to sit in the home stand, or I might go and watch them play another team. But yeah, that's my aim. That is my aim for next season. But big up. Thank you so much, Paige, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Big up to Daz saying Pagey. Daz saying big up Pagey doll. Big up to you. Big up Wayne Bonner. I don't mind free transfers. As long as they're good and help the team, plus bring in 3 or 4 quality players as well. That's what I think will happen. Big up the frog in the wall. Evening, Domo. Congrats on survival, fella. better two crack teams got it done. Look, I'm going to say this, and I mean this. There's you and Tony Frog and the gang over and Hammers Football TV. I am very sorry you went down, and I feel for you, and I know how you're feeling. I probably don't know how you're feeling, but I have a guess how you're feeling. You will be back, no doubt about that. You will come up straight away. I have no doubt about that. I think your football club's at the crossroads now, like ours. You need new ownership like we do. But look, we're always here for you, bud. You, Tony, you, Frog, Tony, and all the gang over at Hammers Football TV. You're always welcome on there. Always welcome and coming to the chat. And yeah, look, I know it's raw, and I know it could have been either one of us. And you're right, two shit squads. One of the crapper ones got it done. So look, I'm very sorry you went down. I'm sure the sensible people in my chat will also echo that as well. Because West Ham do have great tradition, so does Tottenham, so do I, and we're losing the identity of our beloved club. So we have to fight and get them back. And I'm sure you fans will be putting protests all summer to get Sullivan at your football club and get you back, get your soul back. Because I saw the chants yesterday. You were chanting, you took our soul away for this crap stadium. And I agree with that 100%. But look, you will be back. You'll be back in the Premier League before you know it, Frog. But look, always welcome here, bud. Are you, Tony, and the gang over there? And, you know, I'm very sorry. Look, one of us had to go down, and I'm sure you would say the same thing if we went down, but big up to you, bud. And look, you will be back. At Old Trafford, you need a raincoat. Yeah, I know. It's the seventh wonder in the world. I just want to go and watch the seventh wonder in the world. Great city, Leeds, good folk. Yeah, big up, Frog. West Ham owners are as useless as us. Yeah, Wayne, you're right. Absolutely right. Wayne, look, it's all about football clubs are a tradition. Football clubs mean everything to us fans. And it upsets me. And look, I'm a loyal Tottenham fan. Tottenham is my club, you know, and my one and only club. Yes, I support Celtic as well, but that's slightly different. But I really feel for the West Ham fans yesterday, the genuine West Ham fans. And to see where you've gone and how you've been dismantled as a football club is quite shocking. And to see where we've been dismantled as a football club is quite shocking. And I feel for you, and I feel for any club to go through. But you look at United with the Glazers, you look at Chelsea with their owners, you look at Tottenham with our owners, you look at West Ham with their owners. These owners don't care about our football clubs. They don't care about the traditions or the values of what it means to be a Spurs fan or a West Ham fan or a Manchester United fan or a Liverpool fan. They don't care. These owners don't care about our history. They don't care about what these clubs stand for, what these clubs should stand for in the community. And we as fans have got to fight to take that back. We've got to fight to take it back. We've got to. There is no way around this. We have to fight for our club. And the Reigns just put it absolutely perfectly. Both clubs have had their souls and identities discarded by non-football legions. Absolutely spot on. That's what they've taken the heart out of both football clubs and just thrown them away. At the moment, Tottenham's soulless. Our football club is a club without soul. It's a club without a heart. It's a club without any identity of what it was and what it should be. And it's got to stop. We've got to fight to take it back. We've got to protest. And when these protests do, and as I said, I'm over in England in June. I'm meeting up with Billy. I think we're going to do half a day down in Tottenham, and we're going to protest outside the training ground. It has to be done. And I will broadcast it live on the channel. It has to be done because we cannot and will not let these owners kill our football clubs. We can't. West Ham can't let Sullivan kill West Ham. I'm sure Tony and Frog and the Wall will absolutely vouch for that and absolutely probably agree with that. We may be rivals, but we're rivals in the football sense. When it comes to football in general, we're united as one, because these people don't care about our football clubs. They don't care about the history of these football clubs. They don't care about their identity and what it means to communities and what it means to fans going week in and week out, sitting every home game and away game. The money that we spend at our football clubs buying merchandise, buying Spurs TV or West Ham TV or whatever, they have their own equivalent. Buying shirts, buying mugs, buying whatever. We spend thousands and thousands of pounds a season in here. And look, we may have had a shit season, but I'm missing Tottenham already. I know. I won't start seeing Tottenham again until July. What am I? I've got Formula One, but I'm still going to miss my football, and I'm still going to miss Tottenham. I'm looking forward to my break as well. I mean, Mrs. Tron going away on holiday. But I will be looking forward to getting back and getting to work and getting content going again, because it's my job, and it's a job I love doing. I just love talking Tottenham. I really do, and I love talking Spurs. I love talking this up, but I am so disillusioned with this football club and the way we are. It's unreal, because these owners have killed it. They've literally murdered it. If we could arrest the owners now for murder, we should do. We should. I wish they could be arrested for murder of a football club, because they have killed it. They've killed Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. Yeah, it sucks when football. It does. At least we've got the World Cup this year, Wayne. The World Cup starts in a couple of weeks' time. So, and then before the World Cup finishes, it's July, pre-season starts again, and that. So, it'll be here. The season will be here before you know it. Seems to be hearing that. Right, let's get in with the news that dropped about Vinai and Lange, and we're going to get onto that. And then I'm going to finish off with the Fantasy Football League and let you know who's won, who came where did I finish, and who won the cup as well, because somebody won a cup. Right, so this is what was given to me by my Football Insider last night about 8:30. It dropped on my phone. No, 7 o'clock it dropped on my phone last night. So it's saying here that I've been told that Vinai is expected to remain heavily involved in Tottenham's long-term football instruction plans. There is currently no strong indication that Vinai is being removed or stepping away, despite fan speculation online. Internally, Spurs are believed to want more stability behind the scenes after the chaos of the relegation battle, and Vinai is still viewed as an important figure in helping modernise the football operations, recruitment structure, and the commercial side of the club. Johan Lange also remains in position and is expected to continue leading the recruitment heading into the summer window, which does not fill me with any confidence whatsoever. Despite criticism from sections of the fan base, there is currently no concrete reporting suggesting Lange is close to being removed. Spurs instead are expected to evaluate the effectiveness of the recruitment team after the summer rebuild window. Roberto De Zerbi is expected to have a strong influence on transfer moving forward, with recruitment now focusing on a technical profiles and possession-based football. So that is the latest. So let me know, guys, what you think. Look, on Vinai, let me go through this bit by bit. On the Vinai bit, I'm not surprised Vinai's staying where he is. I think out of the two, you probably would expect Johan Lange to go first, then Vinai. So I'm not really surprised at Vinai staying. What I am surprised at is Johan Lange still in his job. I mean, he should have been out today. There should have been a statement out today. Tottenham I'd like to announce the departure of Johan Lange. We thank him for his service. We wish him well in his future endeavours of how to kill a football club. I'm really shocked. And that little bit there, Spurs are instead expected to evaluate the effectiveness of the recruitment team after the summer window. Did they not see what we did last summer and in January? Did no alarm bells start ringing? I'm sorry. I mean, this is the Muppet that came out and said, do you know what, Lewis family? Don't spend a penny. We're going to be fine. Yeah, we're going to be spot on fine. We've got players come back from injury. Yeah, we do. Oh, yeah, they'll be back any day now. You can imagine the conversation, couldn't you? Well, Johan, when would these players be back? Oh, in the next week or so, Viv. Yeah, Viv and Charlie, in the next week or so, we're going to have these players back. Madison will be on the pitch in the next 3 weeks, I guarantee you. We don't need to buy anyone. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, just put out a statement. We're fine. We're going to be secure. Yeah, champ, we're going for Conference League. We'll get it. And, oh yeah, and don't sack the manager yet. Bless you. Don't sack the manager yet. No, don't. No, keep him in. Keep Frank in. He's a fellow countryman of mine. Oh, yeah, Danish are good. Danes will get the job done. Yeah, know what we're doing. You know, it took Vinai and Charlie to say, hang on a minute, you're bullshitting too much here, man. You said James Madison would be back 3 weeks. That's 2 months ago. Where is he? Oh, he's in the building. He's just getting dressed now. He'd be out the pitch. Look at him. He's out the pitch. Look, he's out the pitch. They'll probably have somebody dressed up as James Madison at that point. Going out there, put a wig on or something, pretend to be him. You know, and this is a muppet that wouldn't sack a manager that needed sacking. And they're saying to him, do you know what, Johan? You've done such a fabulous job last January and fabulous job not sacking a manager. We're going to give you the summer window. Who's been drinking? Seriously, are you all drunk in the boardroom or something? Can somebody please take the whiskey out of the boardroom and just put non-alcoholic drink in there? Because I bet you all of them looked half pissed on watching the game yesterday. Seriously, you leaving a muppet to do a job that the muppet couldn't do in the first place. Jesus Christ. I'm never going into heaven. This club makes me take the Lord's name in vain. St. Peter ain't going to let me in. I'm blaming Johan Lange. It's all his fault. But seriously, though, I mean, Spurs are instead going to expect. That is the most stupidest thing I've ever seen. It really goes against what Peter Carrington's saying, isn't it? And I will bring up what Peter Carrington said. Is this the bit? We have fallen short on what we're committed to now. Yeah, you're committed not to sack Johan Lange. You know, you're sort of going against what you put out, Peter. You know, come on, hop on. Seriously. I mean, why this man's still in the job, I do not know. I really do not know. The Muppet Lang should be gone. He's fucking you. Yeah, he's as useless as Big Bird on Sesame Street. You know, I mean, I've always said it right, guys, and I always use this right. I always said it. Where is it? I hope I haven't got rid of it. Yeah, I've always said it. Here's the Tottenham recruitment team, Johan Lange and his gang. I mean, the banana splits would be more effective to Johan Lange, and that's saying a lot about the banana splits. Believe me. I mean, they were just as bloody useless as any. They kept falling over each other. But that is the most stupidest thing I have ever seen in my life. We were evaluate after the summer rebuild window. And so we saw all this news about this German football director coming as well. So that's all not true. And I've saw plenty of other channels saying he's coming. He ain't coming. Johan Lange's going to be here. I don't know. I just don't get it. I really do not get it. Maybe Lang had a bowl of his Colombian Cocoa Pops. Oh, right, yeah, from this afternoon. He might be good addition. So true. But seriously, though, how... Being on joking aside, right? If you do a job and you're not good at your job, surely you should be sacked. Surely you should be said, I'm sorry, your contract's going to be terminated. You're not good at what you're doing. You cannot keep giving this man another chance. This will be his fourth window. He's already spent 700 million on players that are not good enough for this football club. So I don't know. I give up. I totally give up. We have to see what happens, though, don't we? We do have to give them the benefit of the doubt. We do have to give them the benefit. This is our very first summer window without Daniel Levy, which in itself is probably going to be interesting as it was than anything. And look, we did say the same thing in January, didn't we? We did say the same thing in January, that it was the first window without Daniel Levy. Now this is the first summer window without Levy. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. And look, guys, we will keep you up to date with all the latest news. There will be a transfer news show tomorrow morning at midday at 12 o'clock. I will be doing a live transfer show. And the thing I'm doing this year is I'm going to do 2 transfer shows a day. I'm going to do transfer rumours shows at 12. And then at 8 o'clock, it's going to be Newsbeat. The Newsbeat shows, as this is Newsbeat, the first one of the summer content. Will be back from. So yeah, there were 2 shows. So we're going to keep you up to date with all the latest news, moves, transfer rumours, whatever going on. And even if we sign a player and there's 1 in the morning, we probably will be doing a watch along to the World Cup at that time, so we can bring you it live as we're doing the watching World Cup. So a lot coming this summer. Did you notice the Robert De Zerbi mentioned players with good character in the past in after-match press conference? He didn't mention Rome. Yeah, he did. And actually tomorrow, guys, there will be a special after the presser at 5 o'clock tomorrow to go through his final press conference. I didn't get a chance to get it done today. I apologise. But there will be one tomorrow at 5, guys. So do join me at 5. For that, Wayne says, for what I saw yesterday watching the game, it looked like Romero. No, Romero didn't want to be there. He didn't want to be there. Then you may tell me, did River Plate actually beat his side, by the way? I would like to know. Yeah, let me know if River Plate did beat Romero's side. Big up Giant. The board idea with windows choosing between the square window and the round window, but Wayne's goes, nah, they always go for the triangle window. Yeah, a bit like play school. Pages at 3. So did so River Plate lost and the other team won. Damn you, River Plate. I like your picture, by the way, Paige. You're very nice, you and your Dutch kit. Very smart. Bigger, yeah. But guys, that is all forgot to do. Right. Here we are. This is the final league of the Fantasy Football League. Now, there will be one next year. I want more of you getting involved, members. All your members will be getting involved next year. We want a bigger league next year. So this is the bottom 6. And at the bottom, Tony, I apologise, Bob, but you're bottom of the lot. You're relegated into the Championship. You're the West Ham of this league. Rohan, you are the Tottenham Hotspur of the league. You just escaped relegation by a couple of points, but big up to your boy. Kuba finished in 10th, respectable Kuba. We've got Darren finishing in 9th. Column, you finished in 8th on 1,825, just behind Kate. Kate just pipped you by not a lot of points. Now, I finished 6th. I'm quite proud of that, finished in 6th. Big up to me. I didn't look at my team for months on end, but I finished up 6th. Well done. Then, of course, in 5th place, we've got Queen Mary. Mary finished in 5th place. Then we've got Dave finished in 4th. Dave, big up to Dave. We've got Ryan finished in 3rd. A long-time leader, Ryan. And Rhino Bagpipes finished in 3rd. Carl, the Kill Simpson, finished in 2nd place. And, of course, our winner and our new champion and our first league champion of the THFC till we die Fantasy Football League is James. I promise you it wasn't rigged. I promise. It wasn't rigged whatsoever. James is not a member of this team. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Yeah, I'm telling you now, it wasn't rigged. I can hear, hang on, I can hear. Stewart's inquiry. No, Stewart's inquiry. We don't need one. Don't need an independent inquiry either. No, it's fine. Yeah, James won the league. Big up to you, James. But James could not do the double. No, because the fantasy league final was between Mary and Carl. Carl won by 10 points. So Carl won the cup. So VAR. Both of you, VAR decision. Yeah, VAR ruled it. Yeah, they've told me to go and look at the monitor. I've looked at it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, it's been given. But there, big up to Carl who won the cup, and actually big up to James who won the Fantasy Football League as well. Big up. Our first winner of the first year. It will return. Guys, we're back tomorrow at 5 with a special after the presser. Then we're back tomorrow night 8 o'clock with transfer news, views, and rumour reviews. And then it's all more shows. So on Wednesday, we've got another transfer show. Thursday, podcast day, we've got a podcast at 2 with me and Dave. And then at 6 o'clock with me, Nick, and the girls. Friday, we've got a season review. And then whatever happens, we let the summer. Oh yeah, there will be a watch along on Saturday at 7:45 for the Ireland game, and then there will be the one against Canada at 12:30 as well. So that we've got a couple of watch alongs coming up in the next few days as well. So watch out for them. Looking forward to doing them. Guys, thank you all for watching. Please hit the like. Please hit the subscribe if you can. I really would appreciate it. And whatever you do, let's enjoy the summer. The season has ended. Let's look forward. Let's get some plays in. Come on, you Spurs. We will never be here again.